It's been time. We've not done a
It's
video for a
time.
while.
No, we have not. It's been, I don't know. We'll have to look at the timestamp of the last one. What was it?
Quite a few months, several months, many months.
Is it even far back as like the start of the year? Obviously, we had like the madcap mayhem of New Year's Eve,
Did we
and I'm
actually
not sure
do
after that.
anything for that? Or was that...
Yeah.
I know the last video I remember doing is the
Or actually, no, that
Ghost
may be
Recon
you.
video.
Actually, tell you the truth, that might be me blurring memories. That might actually been the year before. Tell you the
I
truth.
think that was. I think that was
Jesus,
2020.
mein Gott,
Mein
it's
Gott,
old.
indeed. Life is blurring.
Yeah. So yeah, I have no idea what we did last. Yeah, it'll be your Ghost Recon thing where I sounded like some kind of robot in a tin can.
Robot in a tin can.
A robot in a tin can.
Tin tin.
I suppose we got the buns, we got Stowe, or
Let's
we
do
could play
Stowe.
wild card and
Let's do Stowe because we want to prolong this map for as long as possible to get as much chat in.
yeah, because this is the map we stay alive the longest for at least 20 minutes.
Unless everyone goes to Stowe.
No one should go to Stowe apart from us. There's only been one episode we had where every fucker just came into Stowe, interrupting us every 2 minutes with our amazing anecdotes. I
I,
suppose we got plenty of anecdotes to go through now, actually, since we haven't talked in quite a while.
well, not to the viewers. I mean, it's only been, what, less than a week since physical contact between us.
uh, uh, of the non-sexual kind, I must stress.
We touched each other, Warcake.
Did we? I don't remember this.
We did. We might have brushed our arms together as we walked through a queue or something like that.
Oh, that's just
As we
fucking
know, we
traumatizing.
were in prolonged physical contact at Tankfest.
Yes, that's right, we were, weren't we?
Squished in like sardines again that grandstand,
Wow.
which my brother gracefully,
Gracefully, I suppose.
not gracefully, there's nothing graceful about it.
Or gratefully, like, got the end seat so he didn't have to, like, sit next to anyone else apart from you.
Well, yeah, he got it lucky there. I felt sorry for the, at one point there was, I mean, I think you were viewing this as well, but at one point there was that young couple, the attractive man and woman. They sat a couple of rows in front of us, and they were there looking nice, and then a extensive couple
Yes.
arrived and had to sit between them, where they got up and they had to sit down next to this rather extensive man, and yeah, that poor fella was suddenly, he was sat at an angle trying to half his seat was taken up by the extensive man.
Make it sound like some kind of superhero. I am
Extensive
the
man,
extensive man.
I will make your stay uncomfortable. And they
He's
didn't.
got his.
They left
his
after a while.
yes. In fact, quite a lot of people did.
Yeah, I'm kind of surprised at that. Unless they were like, "Oh, I'm only here for the World War II tanks," and then we're off.
Yeah. Yeah, not interested in the War stuff. Not interested in the the armored vehicles. I'm here for the World War II stuff, and everything else can go burn.
GTFO, which is wrong because the Cold War stuff was the best. Listen to that
Uh,
Chieftain
mm,
and the Challenger and the Leopard, especially. I've
the Leopard, yes.
never seen a Leopard driving around before, but my God, the noise that thing made was incredible.
Well, it was same for all the buggers were making just incredibly loud noises. It's like when the like say the armored cars came around, we didn't even they just snuck up on us. They were that quiet in comparison.
Yeah, that's a good point. Actually, they sound almost electric. Those things creeping
Yeah.
about. And I suppose they're designed to do that because it's you've got to be stealthy when you're a scout car. But those
Mhm.
modern ones, they may as well have been electric for all the noise they didn't make.
They're electric. They're from a family full of eccentrics. I suppose they are. From a family full of funnies.
If you are stuck for guns and stuff, there is the building I'm in has level 2 body armor and a Car 98.
I love the Car 98 because at the moment I've got basically
Oh,
two
the car is in
types of
the next building down then, I believe. But there's
basically
level
two
2.
types of AK at the moment. I've got level 2. I think I just need a level 2. Wait a minute, is that you?
I am running outside.
Yeah, that's alright then. Don't scare me. Oh, it's a bad boy.
We're not too far away from the zone.
Oh, there it is. Yes, Car 98, weapon of choice. That's one thing actually that meant is that I didn't actually have a go on the Car 98. They had that there in one of the stalls there. I should have really done that.
Oh, the old enactor dudes.
Yeah.
Reenactor dudes.
Yes, I should have had a go at those. And if only had been, say, a week later, I could have just cashied everyone to take pictures of me with my new phone.
You have a new phone now?
I have an iPhone 11 now.
You have entered the digital age.
And the funny thing is, yeah, I got iPhone 11 for free off my girlfriend's daughter, and I went to big Tesco's to. I thought, fuck it, I'm going to put on contract because pay as you go, just isn't sustainable with a new phone. And being a Tesco employee, I got the super duper deal, which is £10 a month for unlimited data.
Yeah, that is pretty good actually.
Yeah. So not bad going, because I didn't have to pay for the phone either.
Yeah, that is pretty damn good going actually, because I pay about 20 quid. Well, no, I don't get unlimited data. I get I get like 10 gig for 20 quid a month, which is way more than I ever use.
Ever need, yeah. Yeah, I'll never use it all because, I mean, the only thing I've actually been using my new phone for at the moment is Instagram, and that's it.
Yes, because Warcake is now taken to doing fashion modelling and doing fingernail painting videos.
Say, hi guys, check me. Like and subscribe.
Like and subscribe, like and subscribe. Well, I suppose actually some of the other, in other news, both myself and Warcake have significant others since the last round of videos.
Well, I mean, I had a significant other, but you did not.
I don't think you were official at the last videos though. I
I
would
think
have to review the old videos, and again,
it was early days, and yes, I suppose the jury is out as how long we would last. But yes, things are going from strength to strength. In fact, she's only just gone home today after spending 3 days up here, and yes,
you finally let her out the basement.
indeed, we are bonding ever closer.
There's a vehicle over here.
Vehicle? I can't see shit.
It is foggy.
It is.
It's like playing PlayStation 1 era Silent Hill.
I was about to say the exact same thing. So that's yes, we're aware of the limitations of our engine with a really shitty draw distance, but let's use that to our advantage and make a very creepy game where you can't see 2 feet in front of you, and then the dogs come on you.
Hold on, unless I'm mistaken, the field of view is a bit wrong. This buggy's taking up like 8/10 of the screen. I don't recall it doing that in the past.
I'll have to check the video back when we finish, because it seems fine to me, obviously, because, well, yeah, it seems alright.
Well, maybe you jump in the vehicle when I'm done.
Why?
It does seem... I mean, maybe it's just a while since I've driven a buggy, but this seems to take up a lot of my screen.
Well, as long as you can see where you're going and not hit trees and shit. Hit pedestrians all you like, but not trees, please.
Ooh,
Oh,
I'm gonna jump out here. Do you want to just jump in that vehicle briefly, though?
oh, okay. I can't really tell. It's been a while since we played this, so I can't remember if this is normal to be
Okay.
absolutely honest with you. Gunshot. Did an impulsive thing the other day, and I decided to buy the army painter mega set.
Mega set.
Set me back another 60 quid.
I find with those washes, that's quite close. Those washes you get through quite quickly.
Well, these aren't washes. These are like I said, the contrast paints. Just the army painter version that Warhammer does.
Okay.
It's the rival of those, but they're actually a lot better. A lot more vibrant, and also because I'm painting up my Hero Quest little figures, and I thought I'm going to do it the speed paint way, so I can get like a batch of them done in like half an hour, and they still look pretty damn good. But just putting the paint to the figure, it was an absolute joy. It was almost as good as sex, I tell you.
Had the same silky smooth application.
It was silky smooth. It was absolutely silky smooth. Like some paints will fight you the whole fucking way and won't go on the thing, but this thing just slid. It slid across it. It caressed the model.
It caressed
It was
the plastic. Enveloped every crease.
Every nook and cranny. So yes, all listeners, go on my Instagram and look. And give me lots of likes.
Yes, you seem to be getting a taste for that.
Yeah, getting lots of likes. And I've only been at it for like 2 days.
I need to update my hashma tags.
Yes, you do, with generic shit, not just like.
I tried to
whatever.
hashtag the model companies of the things I've put on there, and having looked at some of them, they're not the actual company.
And also, it'll probably only have like a few people actually following it. So.
Well, they seem to be in the thousands, hundreds, if not thousands.
Yeah, that's no good. You want the ones in the millions, dude.
Millions.
Because I put things down like sci-fi, fantasy, painting miniatures, and those have got World War II, whatever the subject might be, and those have all got like millions of followers. So that's what you want to do.
Yes. I just did it spur of the moment one evening, sat on the phone in bed, or laid on the phone in bed, and was just typing in the hashtag masterbox, and then it would pop up and I'd just link it to that, and it was only when I looked on my PC to get a better look at it. Oh, hello.
You see someone?
Right next to us, I think. To the side of the wall, maybe.
Ooh.
The bloody close. Unless they're in these buildings.
Possibly.
I mean, again, I've gone back to this old headset and everything's just like super loud. And those footsteps sounded incredibly close, like...
That's southeast. Southeast, yeah. And I'm not sure if that's us or not.
Shit.
No, it's not. We're in the middle of a fucking crossfire here.
We are. Let's get out of here.
Oh, I see them on the roof. They're on the roof.
Alright, I got a couple of hits on him.
Yeah. Ah. Are you with a nard in your mouth? Boom boom.
Why was that a double explosion?
I don't know, but it sounded good. they're still up on that roof, aren't they? Have I got grenades, actually? I do.
Knocked him out.
Nice.
But if his mate's up there, he's sorted.
Ah, it just went on the trail there. Bastard.
Bastardo. Well, I suppose nades would now be good if it's... Unless
Yeah.
we storm the place.
Yeah.
His mate, somebody's just run up the stairs from the ground floor.
Oh, bugger.
Dead. Just got 2 kills, I got them both.
Yeah. Oh, what the hell are you wearing, dude?
Me?
No, this dude that you just killed.
Oh.
What? Obviously, must be
Oh, I took some hits.
It looks like some kind of like French. I don't know what you'd call that. Looks like a musketeer. What's this guy upstairs got then? Has he got the? Oh. I thought that was someone else there. He's got the 6x scope for me. Yes. And the emergency pickup. We don't need that shit. Flash hider. I'll have you. Ooh, suppressor. I'll have you. Can hit someone else, I think, but I'm not too sure if it's.
No, I think that was gunshots.
Right. Oh no, that's not gunshots. That's not gunshots at all. It's right below us, I think.
Yeah, I hear that. They're close. They're in here or the next building.
See if I can get one while they're being greedy and looting that shit. Oh no, the body's gone. God, they keep on like. Oh, I just saw one go past my window. 3:30.
Acknowledged.
Little shit. You little fly shit, where are you? So where are we? Oh, we're still good. Must have kept on walking.
Keep on walking.
Keep on keeping on. Oh well.
Well, I sent you that picture of the little photo booth thing I've made, didn't I? For the
Yes,
figures and
yes,
things.
you did.
So I'm gonna. I did drag them down earlier, but the lady friend came round before I could photogrammatise them.
Swine.
So I'm gonna. I've got my figures downstairs. I'm gonna take pics of them all within this little photo booth. Just hopefully, just a little box will help redirect light all around them.
Mm-hmm.
Painted it white,
Yes.
and then I've got a bigger one, rather than just having that sheet of paper that I did with. In fact, another thing I didn't like about when I Instagrammed our model that we did, the no, that's rain. I can hear the first picture it chose is like the cover picture was a bit shit. It was just like focused on some guy's ass or something. I'm like, no, it's not what I wanted.
You have to make sure you get them in order. Because I've done that with my barbarian dude. You can just see like his ass first,
Yeah.
and then, which is fine because like I actually quite like I did quite a lot of work on his shoulder blades, so I'm quite happy with it.
You like a bit of barbarian ass. Yes, I think I'm going to restructure it. It's on the phone. It's not the best way of doing it, whereas on the PC it's much better. And I know it was only a few to several months ago that Instagram actually gave people the ability to upload pictures from a PC. 'Cause I tried previously, I think earlier this year, to do an Instagram account with the models and things, and wasn't getting anywhere because I had to do it from the phone. I didn't want to get the app.
Well, I've not had any problems with it. I did have problems like trying to, because I was doing it the my old-fashioned way of like, because my old phone was obviously total shit, so I had to rely on the PC for most of the jiggery and buggery, shall we say. Whereas this iPhone hates my PC. It's constantly saying, "What is this thing you've just inserted me into?"
Have you got
Absolutely hates it.
Have you got Apple installed on your PC?
I don't think so.
That
I don't
might
think so,
help.
because before it was an Android, so.
Android is best, but Apple is
But
acceptable when it's free.
yeah, and I actually have no problems of like just putting my photos on Instagram on the phone.
Yeah, I think you just got to be a bit more careful with because I think when you're picking the photographs, you can't just tap all of them in a row and expect them to be able to change. You've got to tap each one in the order you want it to appear on the story
Yeah.
thing. So I think you just have to pay a bit more attention. Which
Yeah. So I
like,
looked at that, and I don't think there is a way to reverse, and apart from like taking the post down as well. But that gets rid of all the likes I've got, all the lovely likes.
yeah, that's the problem really. You've got to once it's up, it's up. You can't change the order of the pictures, which seems ridiculous. But we've got to move now anyway. Yeah, it's a bit of a backwards step. Well, not even backwards step, but not logical, not good.
Yeah. Not user friendly at all. I wonder if this is our old buggy that they've nicked. Probably. Wow, these swines.
Well, they're pretty close by the sounds of it.
Yeah.
Again, everything on this headset, it's just crisp and clear.
That was close. Might be those houses over there, actually. At 10. But I can't see shit. So if there's someone in that house, they're not at that window. I think they might have been firing onto the hill. Oh yeah, I see a player. Yeah, he's firing. There's two players, 65 on the top of the hill, about 300 meters away.
Okay. Well, I think there's somebody in this grey and blue building, perhaps, shooting
Yeah.
at those guys on the hill.
Yeah, I believe they are. And I've used up my only nade. Well, might as well try and get in this house actually, and see if I can get a better shot of them before we have to make a mad dash.
Now we're on the edge, we can creep along. So creep along.
I don't think they are actually in that house. Oh, lost. No, I have lost sight of them. Unfortunately, they were about 60 on our position now, but
Oh, we're about to get chunked.
All right then, let's go.
Gotta move.
The other guy's pretty close still, so we don't run into the. Whoa! I don't want to fall into that fucking death trap.
Hide in the bushes. There we are. 15. Pair of hay stacks. A round one and that thatched cottage style. He's taken a few hits, but he's sat behind it. There he is. He's slightly obscured by a bush for me at the minute. He's behind the hay bales.
Right.
I don't know if you got this. Oh shit, I'm down. Unsurprisingly.
Alright, come to me.
Guess I wasn't quite as hidden as I thought it was. Well, he's got. I'm dead. Yeah.
He
You,
got me.
oh, we got you as well.
Yeah, yeah, he got me with a headshot.
Well, let's see how that went down with a death cam.
I could not see him for shit.
Yeah, it was behind that. I clobbered him good. He did some adrenaline. Oh yeah. You can just about see me. He was pretty quick to find that.
Oh, he can see me. I'm bloody out. Yeah, I'm very exposed there. All right. Okay.
Well, that was that. That is one
That was
video.
that, he said.
One video concluded. That,
Fini.
that will be at least the first in a... Perhaps we'll see you again in many months.
Bye.
Bye! We are recording.
Woo.
Well, part 2. Hello.
Part.
Oh, whoa, whoa!
Whoa, whoa, whoa.
Not only did that lady just spawn in her underwear, but as soon as her clothes spawned, 2 dudes are straight on her, punching her. That's...
And she's loving it, apparently.
I don't like that.
Well,
Yeah.
it is the 80s. What do you expect?
It's not. This is modern day times, and that was the Met Police.
Ah,
Controversial.
not that.
So yeah, we're back on the internet.
Internet.
We're building models. You really got into your figure painting now. You got yourself an Instagram.
Yep.
You're getting loads of hearts because
I am.
you've dived in there, and me being not the Luddite, because I'm not a Luddite, but being the semi-Luddite, just got Instagram to put pictures and was like, yeah, me put pictures on there, not do nothing else. And nobody ever liked it apart from my brother, who was like just looking at them going, yeah, I feel obliged to like them. But then
Yeah,
he
same
mentioned
as my girlfriend.
his hashtaggery, and then you went balls deep with the hashtagging and are getting loads of likes.
I am getting, in fact, just as we speak, just like what was it, 5 more just came through.
Burford,
Some guy called...
some creamer song guy.
No, he's got a beard, though. Bearded man.
You're liking yourself?
Well, I wouldn't do that.
Self-flagellating?
I would not do that. That is just pure hubris, that would be. I refuse to like myself.
You stand in the mirror going, I do not like me. I will not touch the mirror to get a heart or a like.
But yeah, I'm enjoying Instagram. I'm enjoying the rush of endorphins when you get like an extra like. Someone likes your stuff, and also had a few nice comments as well from people saying like, "Oh, fantastic work! You're really inspiring me." I'm like, "Wow, that's great! I love that." I'm actually inspiring other artists to do more painting.
Good. I need to update my hashtags. I think as I was saying earlier, I was very late to the hashtaggery and just put some good we're alone. I just put some generic hashtags for the... Excuse me. Pardon me, ladies and gentlemen.
Ladies and germs.
Yeah, I didn't do my hashtagging well, so I just typed in hashtag masterbox or ICM for the model kits that I'd been building in my Instagram. And it certainly seems that when you type in those things, they don't actually link to the real life company. Because I was putting a lot of Masterbox stuff in there, and when I looked at it on my PC the following day, there's lots of... There's clearly pictures of models of other people who've used the same hashtag as me, but they've... it just seems to be a page of like Masterbox car products, some like spoilers and things for various cars, and then just pictures of people. And yeah, that's not an effective hashtag, it seems. So
No, on the phone it's quite good actually, because when you put in like hashtag whatever, it actually tells you how many people follow that hashtag.
Well, that's what
So
I
it's a
saw, and I was kind of looking at it, thinking, hundreds or 1,000 or so people, but that clearly wasn't.
no, in the scheme of the internet, that is bullshit.
But in my mind, that's much many. A
No,
hundred
like I said,
people like me? That's great.
no, you need like I say, you need to be looking at the hashtags that are in the millions. Like I said, because then even then, like you'll only get like one or two likes.
I need to go for the more generic ones, perhaps, then, as you were
Yes.
saying, like the
Yeah.
World War Two or figure painting or diorama or something.
Exact. Diorama's a good one. I found just putting in sci-fi or fantasy or whatever you're doing, yeah, just something that is really really basic. It'll get you the likes.
As broad as possible. Like Norfolk, we like the broads.
I'll try. I was saying I was thinking actually of if I put some more up, of your ones that you've taken, and then just like just like tag you in them, say like just say like these these are from Comcast. Go and check out his other work.
Go see my sickly friend who doesn't understand the internet despite working in IT for 20 years.
Yeah, he needs help.
Needs help, please like his stuff. He's no good at figure painting, but his vehicles and aeroplanes are kind of good.
Wow. Yeah, you're not bad at finger painting, but then I look at some of these people's work
Finger
and I'm thinking,
painting?
yeah,
I'm
you're not
a,
bad at finger painting.
Finger
Oh,
painting's pretty good.
yeah, you're not bad at that.
I've got my poster paints and the wall charts of my hand's this big and now it's that big.
Or just finger painting on the wall with your own blood and shit.
Or finger banging. We like
But
a bit of that.
serious talk now. What was I actually saying? Um, yeah, oh yeah, like when I actually look at other people's, work, I'm just scrolling along.
We need to go
I'm thinking,
south.
okay, I'm thinking, Jesus Christ, I don't know what the fuck I'm doing. These guys are just on a completely different level of existence to me when it comes to how well they're doing with their art.
And I think, well, I was thinking, it was either earlier or the other day. I mean, everything's just melded into one at the minute. Um, but it's good to have a bit of competition almost,
Mm.
because you're forcing me to step up my game because I've I've been building models for years. Did it as a teenager, stopped in my military days, and then as a civvy again, I got back into it many years ago. But I just treated kits as a conveyor belt. I just did some shit, we just churn it out, and then just move straight on to the next one. And I was never really developing anything with it. And
Mm.
there's a level 2 helmet here if you need that. I got one, it's fine.
I got one.
But now I've got a bit of competition going there. It's almost like, okay, well, now I need to step the game up. I mean, I know vehicle weathering. And the construction phase of shit. And you've got nothing on me. But
No,
it's only a matter of time because you bought yourself a Kuba wagon, and that's
I
where it
did.
starts. That's where it starts, man. With a little kit like that. Another year's time, and you'll be rivaling me for like spending decades on paint schemes that accurately replicate the atomizing of paint schemes over a year's period of combat or something, and I'll be like, I'll still be stagnating. So
Wow, I'm actually doing two things at the moment. I'm speed painting of the whole Hero Quest box set to see how fast I can do it, and I've currently done like four figures in like less than half an hour, fully done up. And my other project here is the Kuba wagon, but I'm also kit bashing the little my German Africa core that goes with it, and I've actually successfully transplanted one dude's arm onto another dude's arm.
kit bashing is good fun. I remember as a kid having just all the spare sprues I had of model kits I'd keep, and then I'd sit and make up um, just like spaceships and things out of different. In fact, it's exactly how they made a lot of the Star Wars models, like the Death
Hmm.
Stars and things. You look at
Yeah, all
you,
kit bashers. Yeah,
you look at the not the Death Stars. What's the triangular things?
Star Destroyers.
Star Destroyers. You look at the Star Destroyers. They've got like Panther tank parts in them. You know, whole hulls and guns of Panther tanks and things are in there because they just took model kits of various things and just bashed it together with lots of other things. I mean, that's
Same as like the Stormtrooper blaster is just a kit bash of a Thompson, not a
a
Thompson, but
Sten
Sterling.
gun. Sterling, yeah.
Yeah.
Sten gun. It's, yeah, that's so good. I mean, I think that really brings. I mean, when it comes to modelling, there's there's two distinct areas. There's construction and there's painting, and construction is what I love. And oh, there's a pretty flag going up. And
Because there was like a buggy back there. I don't know if we should get it or not.
it was the other side of the school.
Alright.
We're rambling. It doesn't matter. We're not here for the action.
Yeah.
But the painting, the painting really brings things together, and that's something I've always never really had the patience for. Because by the time I finish building it, I just want to get a quick paint job done, and you know it's not good to have that attitude because it's the painting that really makes it pop.
Well, I mean, we all get that. I mean, not even I mean, I suffer from that. I mean, I've got oodles of patience, but at some points, and I can see it in my work. You know, when I look back at like in close-ups, I think, oh God, I rushed that because I was getting bored, and it really really shows. It might not show to other people, but you know it's there. You're like, oh God, I rushed that shit. It looks terrible.
Yeah.
Uh,
Well, definitely the painting is something I'm getting better at, but I'm kind of glad that because you're here in the clan as well because old El Packet Loss has been on the scene for a while, and he certainly challenged me with the whole panel line stuff because I'd never really done much of it. Then when he got, I kind of I did get him back into it, reinvigorated his childhood passion for building models, and he was like immediately straight into doing things like the panel line washes, and at the time I was never doing it, but I was like, well, he's getting those results, so I needed to step up my game and do it too. So then it got me into doing all that extra work to achieve a good panel line wash. So now you're on the scene, you're challenging me to get the good
like proper other washes.
other washes, but figure painting. Because you look at my early figure painting stuff, the base paint stuff, any chump can do really, but it's the highlights, and it's these new methods of it, the different washes and the highlights and things. There's a lot of new methods that are coming out now with developments of paints, and that's fantastic. But I was very much in the same kind of painting methods that I did as a teenager back in the 90s, of just base coats, bit of dry brushing, that's it. Washes, never heard of until I got back into my mid 30s, and even then they don't do themselves particularly well. But then the specific acrylic wash it shit, we're gonna get chunked seconds away from the chunkening.
I did. I did say maybe there is a bike in the garage. Back here.
Okay.
Okay.
The chunkening has occurred, and it was quicker than we thought because we're blathering. But that's what the viewers are here for. They're not here for the action. That's a byproduct. Go. But yes, I'm glad you're on board now. I'm glad you've reinvigorated your childhood love of this, because me, you, and old El Packet Loss have always done models as kids, but then we lost our way as adults, and then we got back into it in our later.
Women in cars and going out drinking.
It'll do that to you, or lack of space in my case. I did build a model in the barracks once. Some people were annoyed at the smell of the glue, but I did make a little AWACS and hung it above my bunk.
I'm just gonna get some heels in to de-chunk myself.
Dechunking engaged.
Right, where are we? Oh, we're in the middle now.
But yes, competition is good.
It is.
Let's head
I mean,
down here.
I mean, the biggest competition for myself is just basically me. I'm just challenging every new
It's
paint
because you
job I
love
do is
yourself, Warcake. You love
well,
yourself.
I do.
You only
That is
hold
true.
yourself to your own standards.
I,
Everyone,
I,
everyone
I love
outside is
myself
either
often,
mimicking or imitating you.
but I like to challenge myself. Every new paint job I'm doing is something different, something new, which is I haven't done before, and it's scary. It's like, oh, I don't know if I can do this, but that's the that's the idea.
It is. And some of the best kits I've done have been the kind of cheapo kits that I've either bought for a few quid or have just been gifted, and I've gone, do you know what? Fuck it. I'm just gonna trial this new wash or chipping method or something because I don't care how it turns out, and because I've actually put some pride into it and some attention, they end up being the best kits I've done. And then those ones that I'm like, yeah, I've bought all the photo etch parts, I'm really going to do a good job with this one, they never turn out to be good. They're like, at the end of it, I'm just thoroughly disappointed. I don't quite know why that is, but
I think it's kind of like almost like the hype, really. You're putting too much hype on it, and you're putting it on this pedestal even before you actually made it. You've got this image in your head of like, oh, this thing's going to be the best thing fucking ever, and you can never reach your own
well, hype. Yeah,
your own
yeah, that's
hype.
probably a good point actually. I don't enter those cheapo kits with any expectations. I'm just going to trial this method, and if it turns out to be crap, then who cares? Uh,
Exactly. You lower the bar on yourself, and then when it you know,
it's
good, it's like, ah, look at that, that's fucking
yeah,
amazing.
it's really good, and you try it on a hyped up kit, and it never quite turns out well. It's like, oh, I'm scared. I'm gonna mess it up if I do
Yeah.
this.
Yeah, because I mean, I bought like one of the first uh, sets of models I bought were these Imperial like swamp troopers from like Star Wars Solo, and I've still not done them yet because I'm like, oh, these are going to be the best. I'm going to make these the best ever, and I know, but I can't do them yet because I'm shit.
Yeah, there's a couple of kits I've got that the Swedish fast attack boat I've had for a couple of years now, and the Bradley APC with the full interior. I've had them for about 3 or 4 years now, but they're like they're so super detailed within them. I've gotten so used to them being on the shelf that I don't want to build them because once they're built, they'll just be disappointment, and I'll probably bin them eventually.
Oh, I don't bin my failures from like when I first started out. They're
Yeah,
right there
but
on my shelf for me to see.
on that though, they're just little figures. They don't take up much space. Whereas when it's
That's
all
true.
vehicles, tanks and things with me, they do. They take up quite a bit of space.
Yeah, but it's a nice it's a good boost, a nice morale boost for yourself.
Well,
Having
yeah,
like your crappy figures on the same shelf as the ones you at the level you're at now, and you can see the massive difference of how far you've come.
yeah. I mean that
And you think,
definitely is a good thing. Line them up.
yeah,
These are the old ones. These are the new ones.
let's see what we're going to be like in a year's time.
And I can certainly see. Oh, we got to run.
Run, run.
I can certainly see the difference in the figures I've done. I've gone from those base paints to because it does seem to really boil down to those the washes for the highlights
hmm
and things. I mean, unless you're gonna physically paint all of the highlights and lowlights, which used to be the old way. With these washes, it just does all of that hard work for you.
Yeah,
Um, but unless you're
and
gonna paint all the highs and lows, then it's all done on the washes. And I look back at some of the earlier figures I did, even a year ago. Oh,
whoop, I'm
I'm
getting
getting shot
shot
at.
at.
Yeah,
Coming from where we're going to, I think.
yeah. There's a few different sounds by the sound
Actually, I
of it.
think we're getting crossfired. I think
Yeah,
from two different directions. think I'm gonna get to these rocks up here and I'll be safe.
It's not helped by the fact that the
Ow.
crate isn't that far from us.
Right, I think I'm good here.
Oh, I'm getting whacked. Somebody's right next to us, I think. Oh, he is. Ah, that's why. Yeah, he was right next to... We were running straight into that guy. Are you going to get him? He's on my body, if you can see me. You certainly scared him off. Get some! Get some!
Didn't get him at all, but whatever, that was fun. Area suppression, that's what it was.
Nice.
Oh well.